I'm Nitish Bissonauth at the corner of Reese and Queens Quay. Now, right now I'm standing on what's an ordinary parking lot, but that's soon about to change. That's because the pavement here will soon be transformed into parkland. In fact, behind me here is the site of one of two brand new state-of-the-art parks coming to the waterfront. When it's done, this 2.3-acre site just south of the Rogers Center will be called Reese Street Park. And just a couple blocks east at York Street, another 2-acre park is in the works, on the spot where the old York Bay Yonge Gardner off-ramp used to be. Through a design competition, City and Waterfront Toronto have taken proposals from more than 40 international design teams and chosen 10 finalists, with the designs coming from Montreal, Vancouver, New York, and even Stockholm. The designs have to welcome people of all ages and abilities. And must-haves include water features, market space, and public art installations, among other criteria. The design team have tackled those challenges in unique ways.
I think it's great. It means that the world's looking at Toronto. I think when you look at the projects that are being put forward, they have that kind of interesting mix of seeming like they're from here, but from somewhere else as well. A couple of them maybe even from outer space.
So what will these two new parks look like? Well, that's up to you. The designs are online and on display at City Hall. The public has until July 24th to comment, and from there a jury of design experts will choose two winners.
I think safety first, so that AstroTurf would be great for the kids. I think also green space is key, so I'd like to see more trees and things like that.
Always nice to have a park. It's beautiful. It's got a lot of things kids can play there, and it could be a real pretty thing, but not sure about how bad the parking is in this area.
This has been here for as long as they can remember.
It has been, that's right, as long as I can remember too, but more parks are better.
And while people are looking forward to new public spaces along Queens Quay, building successful parks here is easier said than done.
The challenge will be trying to make the thing interesting and yet robust enough to take pretty heavy use. Certainly, you can hear now there's kind of a buzz around in terms of noise from the expressway. And I think that's also going to be a challenge, how to design a park in a way so it has some quiet spaces.
The design for both parks hasn't been selected yet, and there's still time to have your say as to what these parks should look like. You can do so by going online and completing a survey. We'll have a link to that on our website, citynews.ca. Now, when the designs are selected, it'll still be a few years before we can actually see a park ready for your picnics. Construction for the Reese Park here is slated for 2020. Nitish Bissonauth, City News.